Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back, Carlsbad. We have another great show planned for you today. To start off the show, we're going to have a story on a basketball player here at CHS, and then we're going to have Bree live with Powder Puff. What else are we going to have, Avery?
That's right, Rowan. We also have Abraham live via DeJero with a sports update and Leia on the Magic Window to talk about the March equinox. Let's get this show started. I'm Avery Gallup.
And I'm Rowan Boyd, and CHS TV starts right now. Welcome back, Carlsbad. To start off the show, we're going to have a story on Josh, a CHS basketball player here, and he's a junior as well.
My name is Josh Shields, and I play football and basketball at Carlsbad High School.
Josh is an excelling athlete, and he's been playing two of his favorite sports for a very long time.
I played basketball around 7 years, and I've been playing football for 2 years at Carlsbad High School.
Although Josh has so much experience in football and basketball, he recently decided to try out a new, unique sport.
The whole ping pong thing started when me and my friends were just hanging out, and we got a little bored. So we decided to play in this table I had at the time, and we thought it was really fun. So now we play a lot, and we're actually getting really good.
And Josh has a certain reason for liking ping pong so much.
I like playing ping pong because it's kind of different than every other sport. You only need 2 people to play, or even 1 if you want to play with the table half up, and it doesn't really require anything, really. Just a table, paddle, balls, and friends.
And Josh has some words of wisdom for his favorite unique sport.
Overall, ping pong has been a great add-on to what me and my friends used to do, and I recommend it to anyone who hasn't played.
Thank you for that piece. The committee for Carlsbad High's accreditation process is looking for at least 5 students to join. This is a great opportunity for college resumes and community service hours. Please contact Mr. Packer in room 3110 no later than March 31st.
Attend CEF Summer School. CHS will host Summer Academy for students to take a math, science, PE, or Spanish course. See the link on the graphic to register. For our first break in the announcements, we have Bree live in the studio with Powder Puff. Bree, what's up?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live in the studio with some members of the championship Powder Puff game. So what are you preparing for this game?
We have been practicing this week, going over plays and watching film, just getting ready for tonight.
That's awesome. And when and where does this game take place?
In the stadium at 140, right outside at the high school.
Alrighty, and lastly, what are you most excited for going into this final game?
I think we're most excited to take the dub tonight.
That's awesome. Make sure and go out and share your support, Carlsbad. Thank you guys for coming on. I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Bree, for that. Course selection for the 2022-2023 school year started on March 9th and runs through April 15th. The course request form is mandatory and must be filled out by all students. Find it on the counseling page. Class of 2022 senior package information is available on sdgrad.com. Log on today to purchase what you'll need for graduation.
Represent your class. Stop by LanternJack's or go on lanternnation.org to purchase spiritwear. Now we have Liam live with ASB to talk about Spirit Days leading up to MORP. Liam?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm live with Hayden and Ian to talk about the MORP dance. So, Ian, sorry, can you tell me what's going on Saturday?
Yeah, so this Saturday we're having MORP here at the high school. It's going to be Back to the Future theme. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And can you tell me where the people can get the tickets to go to the dance?
Yeah, you can get the tickets at the ASB office. It's going to be $10 with a sticker and $20 without.
That's awesome. And Hayden, can you tell me a little bit about the themes this week?
Yeah, so today's the 20s, tomorrow's the 10s, Wednesday's the 2000s, Thursday's going to be the 90s, and Friday's the 80s.
All right, thank you guys for coming on the show, and I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thank you for that information about the upcoming dance, Liam. Tomorrow is 2010s themed. Now we're going to send it down to the baseball field live using satellite technology where we'll have Abraham waiting for us. Abraham, what's up?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Abraham Sebastian, live here in the softball field, talking about the next several sports events for both today and tomorrow. So for today, it's going to be somewhat busy, mostly 3:30 games. We're going to have varsity men's baseball playing against Westview High School today at 3:30 p.m. We're also having JV men's baseball playing against them on their campus, as so as freshman and sophomore baseball. On a side note, we have the varsity softball team playing against Escondido on their campus at 3:30 p.m. For tomorrow, we're gonna have varsity men's tennis against RBV at 4 p.m. JV women's lacrosse versus Point Loma at 5. And we're also going to have varsity women's lacrosse versus Sage Creek at 7:30 p.m. That's it for me. I'm going to send it back to Anchor's desk.
Thank you, Abraham, for that. All CUSD high school students have free access to Schmoop for test prep, homework help, and study skills. Log in through your Clever account.
Would you like to promote your new or existing club on CHS TV? Please stop by room 5105 before school or at brunch to fill out a form. For our last break in the announcements, we have Leah live on the Magic Window to talk about the March equinox. Leah?
Yes, thank you, Anchors, and good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Leah Poteet here on the Magic Window to give you a little bit of information about the start of spring and the March equinox. So yesterday, March 20th, marked the first official day of spring, and it was also the March equinox. Spring is set to end on June 21st this year. So the March equinox marks the first official day of spring on the Gregorian calendar. The March equinox is where the sun hits the equator and we receive about 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of night. The March equinox is a symbol for new beginnings, rebirth, and your spirit is uplifted. Let's make sure to embrace this new beginning, Carlsbad, and I'll send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Leah, for that. The Morp Dance is coming to CHS this Saturday, March 26th. Tickets are on sale now in the student store. Prices are $20 with an ASB sticker and $30 without. Tickets will not be sold at the door.
Therapy dogs are coming to CHS this Friday at lunch. They will be in front of the ASB room at lunch tomorrow.
Alrighty, Carlsbad, that's going to wrap up the show. Thank you so much. Make sure to dress up for the Spirit Week, and let's end to the outro.
Questions about Naviance, please contact your counselor. Now let's take a break from the announcements and send it out to Landon Miller live at the beach by DeJoe Technology to talk about King's Tide, a rare event happening here in Southern California. Landon?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Landon Miller, here standing on top of the Turnarounds Bluff to give you guys some information on the rare occurring King's Tide.